Welcome to the Information Broker and welcome to today's coaching video. In today's coaching video, we're going to be talking about why men should not get married in 2022. So as divorce rate in America is around 50%. Maybe it's even higher, and 80% of those divorces are initiated by women. And it's a no fault divorce. So if you don't sign a prenup, or even with the prenup, let's say you have a child, you have to support, and she gets a divorce, you have to pay for, child support until that child turns 18. You have to pay for alimony, which is, if you make more than her, it's probably 50%, maybe like 30% of your income, and that's after tax income. It's like you're getting screwed over by the system. Like you don't want to get married. I mean, recently, I heard, this was a close friend of mine, but unlike the woman falling for divorce, he fought for divorce because every time, so he'd come home and he made a pretty decent living, like over 100K, but in the Midwest. But like every time he'd come home, the girl would start nagging him and acting like this boss bitch, telling him what to do, screaming at him, and so he didn't like. And he was more like a pleasant guy. He didn't like conflict. He'd avoid conflict. So he'd just come home and he would just kind of accept whatever this dictator told him to do. And he just kind of held it in, and he was just frustrated. And so he cheated. He cheated on her, and he like put the evidence there, and he'd come home late every time. He'd just kind of like hint at her saying, "I don't want to be with you," And later he filed for divorce from her, but the price is 50%. Almost 50% of your income. He has to pay for child support and he has a kid with this girl. Kid's like 6-7 years old, and now he has to pay for child support and alimony for the next 13, 20 years of his life. That's fucking absurd. Like you're a fucking why would you get married to any girl if you have to potentially risk 50% of your hard-earned like wealth and money at the risk of her leaving you out of a whim, saying, "Oh yeah, I met another hot guy," or "I'm just bored of this relationship," or "I'm sick of seeing his face." She can just leave, and there's no consequences for her. There's actually an incentive. If she feels pissed, she's like, I can just leave this guy and take 50% of the wealth. It's just fucking absurd. I would recommend men to have a forever girlfriend, and if you ever do consider getting married, always get a fucking prenup, and then update that prenup every few years, because if you give her less incentive to break up with you, she's not gonna do it. Even if she leaves, she's not gonna take anything with her. And if she does, like what the amount of money she can take is limited by the legal contract. So always protect yourself no matter what, and try to avoid getting married. And if you do, always legally protect yourself with the prenup. So that's gonna be it for today. And please press the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.